The fall of Lucifer and the Sandman's revenge. The fallen angel Lucifer rebelled against heaven and became the ruler of hell. However, when the Sandman, one of the 7 endless gods, invaded hell, he defeated Lucifer in front of billions of demons and took the helmet of power. Seeking revenge, Lucifer sent the demon duke and the god of desire to work together. The god of desire used a method to make a woman meet her deceased husband in a dream, causing her to become pregnant and give birth immediately. When the woman woke up, she discovered that the child from her dream had appeared in the real world. As it turned out, after the Sandman was imprisoned for 100 years, his power scattered into the real world. Dreams and reality became entangled, and a vortex began to form, choosing Rose as its host. Her dreams expanded like a vortex, even starting to affect others. Her best friend's child was also affected, but surprisingly, her friend was thrilled and didn't blame Rose at all. Rose and her friend went to the House of Dreams and found that the Sandman was already waiting for them. The Sandman recognized a man as a wandering spirit invading the dream realm, quickly expelled him, and prepared to take away the child about to be born. Rose fought back but was cut off from the dream by the Sandman. She immediately entered another dream, threatening the Sandman that if he dared to harm the child, she would retaliate. She forcibly interrupted the Sandman's dream and began to absorb his power. The dream world started to tremble, and the Sandman realized he had to take action. At this point, the Nightmare tried to control Rose to devour the Sandman, but the Sandman appeared to stop him. The Nightmare stabbed the Sandman's palm with a dagger, shocking everyone. The god of dreams was actually injured. It was because Rose's vortex was absorbing the Sandman's divine power while she was in a dream. The Sandman broke into her dream, trying to make her stop, but the Nightmare took the opportunity to manipulate her. The Sandman admitted that the vortex could kill him, but would also destroy the dream world in reality. This power was out of control. In the end, Rose decided to side with the Sandman. She lifted the dream, the Sandman's power was restored, and his wound healed. The Nightmare realized that the tide had turned and gave up resistance. Rose took her brother home, but unexpectedly, she entered the dream again that night and pulled everyone she knew into the dream. The vortexes in the dream world grew larger, and her friends were drawn into them. The Sandman appeared and persuaded her to kill the vortex to repair the dream world. At this time, Rose's grandmother also entered the dream and arrived at a library. When the grandmother's identity was revealed, the housekeeper was shocked. It turned out that the grandmother was the true source of the vortex. When the Sandman disappeared years ago, the grandmother was the first to fall into a deep sleep. Later, a man with golden eyes found her, and the two conceived a child together who turned out to be a descendant of the god of desire. The Sandman was actually the child's uncle. To protect Rose, the grandmother took out the vortex and shattered it. Immediately, her body in the human world completely disappeared. Rose could finally live a normal life. She and the Sandman were unaware of the grandfather's identity, but the Sandman had already figured it out. Desire was the mastermind behind it all. He broke into the god of desire's realm and threatened him not to play any more tricks, or else he would send him directly to meet death.